Namaste, Team Bachpan, and congratulations to each one of you, the teachers, children, parents, grandparents, support staff, everyone, for completing one of the most challenging years that we've ever faced. And you all did it together. So it is indeed time to celebrate. But we all know that times are still uncertain and we don't know how things are going to move ahead. But we know that we are together in this as well. And it's always our primary concern that we keep our children safe. Safety is our primary concern. So today I would like to leave a special message for the parents of preschoolers on how we can keep our children safe. SAFE. So I'll run through the four little words that we can remember for the coming year and probably for the rest of our lives too. So the S would be slow down. It is absolutely fine to slow down. We have not really missed out on any year. We have not really missed out on anything, especially for the little ones. Life is there, life will move on. Take it slow, take it at their pace, take it at your pace, and let it be a time to grow and learn and slow down and build the family unit more. It's perfectly fine, and not to hurry them into learning anything at all. Let it be at their pace. So it's okay to slow down. The next S would be to focus on the skills more than the subjects. So don't worry about their English or math or coding or things like that. Let it be more of self-help skills, what they can do for themselves, which is probably toileting independently, eating, dressing, basic things which is more age appropriate. So let them focus on those kind of skills. Let them do things independently so that their skills are developed. So focus more on skills. That will be the next S. The other one is, and to focus on that, I'm sure we will need the support of the school. So that is school, S, and support. So seek it. S is also for seek the support from the school. They are right there to help you and answer all the questions that you have. They are the trained professionals. And in case you need more help, of course, you can do that outside. So those are the few things with the S. And one important thing is we know that we have heavily been dependent on screens to keep our children engaged because things moved online. But let us be also aware that the harm that the screens can do. So I hope the school and home keeps it to the least minimum necessary so that their sleep is not affected. Sleep is extremely crucial now, especially for the little ones. So make sure that there is definitely no screen time at least 2 hours before their bedtime, and hope they are getting their 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So these are all the S's. Now it is the A. A is allow them to make mistakes. It is okay to make mistakes. They will become confident when they make a mistake, and you will give them the opportunity to correct it on their own instead of punishing or scolding. But they are still learning. So please be patient and allow the mistakes to happen and allow them to try again. If you feel that your children are getting stuck or you're getting stuck at any place, ask for help. A is also for you have to ask and then you shall receive. A is also for agree on certain basic rules in the house. It is true that when there was school, there would be a very clear routine. They get up in the morning. There is a time bound or a timetable which happens in a school, which we would have all slipped when they are sitting at homes. But it's important as parents that we agree with the children on some basic things which will be continued to be maintained as a routine. So agree on that in advance. Let the father and the mother not have different kind of rules or routines. Let it be a combined common agreement that you make with your children, and they are old enough to follow the routine. That will be the A. The F would be to focus on one important skill if you can, which is communication. Allow your children to talk. It is also about fostering curiosity. They are most curious at this age. So there will be a lot of questions. They would want to try everything, jump everywhere. So as long as they are safe, allow them to explore their curiosity within the safety walls of their house or wherever it is supervised. Communication is the key. So talk to them more than talking to them, listen to them. They will have lots to say. And even if they don't have lots to say, watch out for what they are talking about. Answer appropriately, age appropriately. Let them not be exposed to too much of adult content. And if they are, encourage them to ask questions and give them answers which are age appropriate. So choose A is also for, choosing age appropriate content for viewing. So F is fostering curiosity, focusing on communication, and it is perfectly fine to fail. If they fail, it's absolutely fine. Just try again. That would be the F's. And also one more F would be finishing a task. At school, always when some task is started, whether it is a meal time or a worksheet or playtime, there is a initiation of task and there is a completion and there is a closure where children are expected to keep the things back and clean up. At home, sometimes we tend to do it for our children, thinking that this is easier for us. Please make sure that they finish the task on their own, whatever they start, however little it might be. Teach your little ones to clean up and finish the task and only then move on to the next one. Even if they're doing multiple things, let it be over. Let them clean it up before they get up and leave to the next one. So finishing can be very, very important and an important skill for them to learn. And the next would be the last one, the E, which is energy. Of course, we know that they are absolute energy bundles, and why not? They should be. They should have the energy. But if you need to keep energy little bit under control so that they are at home most often, watch out for what they are eating. Please watch out for to avoid too much of sugar, the processed food, the junk food. Then you're giving them unhealthy energy and they will not know where to spend these energy, and all of this becomes emotional energy, and then they get irritable, angry, sad, upset, and you will have to deal with that as well. So emotion is also an energy. Children usually express their emotions. They might not come and tell you that, Amma, I'm angry, or Papa, I'm sad, or I'm anxious. They might just show it in their behavior. They might get very, very cranky. Their sleep might be disturbed. Their appetite might be different. They might not play, or they might be entering into unnecessary fights. Then watch out that it could be an emotional struggle. So be there for them. Let them spend a lot in physical activity out. If you're taking them out, they should be taken outdoors as much as feasible, provided follow all the safety protocol, the mask and everything else. Teach them whatever is necessary because it is here to stay. So that doesn't mean you should completely lock them up indoors, because they need to have energy release here. Exercise is very important. Otherwise, you will see children who are emotionally very, very upset. And entertainment, E for entertainment. It's not your job. Let it not be the television and the screens again, the only source of entertainment. They will find entertainment on their own. It is perfectly fine for children to be feeling bored. Let them have some time to do nothing. You don't need to constantly engage them with activity. That is when their curiosity, they will explore and you will know what they are genuinely interested in. It could be simple things like your kitchen utensils. As long as you have taught them how to finish it and put it back, it is perfectly fine. They might explore whatever is indoors. So entertainment and keeping them entertained is not essentially your job. They will find it as long as you ensure safety. So these are the four important letters to keep them safe: S, A, F, and E. So slow down. A is ask for help. F is foster communication and curiosity. E is watch out for their energies and their emotions. So if you take care of these, I'm sure you will have a wonderful year ahead, and hope you all have a safe day and a year ahead and enjoy the annual day celebrations. And good luck and best wishes to the entire team.